Hey guys, you're watching the best damn pulls of the week. My name is Gian Perez. With me as always, Mr. Cat Jercan here.
Sporting the new beard.
Sporting the new beard. Here at Studio City at Adidas Universal Comics. And what we do is go through the week's new comics and pick which ones we think are going to be the best ones for reading purposes, for spec purposes, all across the board. Cat here's the owner.
I've been in this business for almost 30 years now.
And my focus is variants. I've been reading and collecting for the last 25 some odd years, since the early 90s. So that's kind of what we focused on the show if you're new to it. But anyways, Kat, what do you got this week?
Dude, second week of November, like last week was okay, but it felt a little bit lackluster. I was done with it pretty fast, but this week is pretty solid. I'm even looking at some of the DC stuff. There's some couple of cool Image #1s coming out, but look interesting. But DC's got me picked. I mean, you got Batman 83. I know the story's dragging, but you got Batman versus Bane, and now Thomas Wayne is involved too as of last issue. So they're going against Batman, and looks like Batman has to make a decision. Do I let it go? You know what I mean?
I hope, since these are the last 3 issues, that Tom King goes out.
Well, it's the last 3 issues before he
goes to his own. Yeah. But because it's the main title, I hope he goes out with the bang, because it's been.
But we'll see. And I'm loving Batman Superman, where they're going up against the Joker who laughs, or the Batman who laughs, and he's already infected heroes, and it's just getting out of control. The book's been pretty solid. You got Batman Superman #4. You got infected Scarab, where the Blue Beetle's infected now too. So there's a lot of cool stuff. And then, like, the one book that I'm looking for out of DC is The Question by Jeff Lemire. I love Jeff Lemire's stuff. His Black Hammer world is phenomenal out of Dark Horse. If you guys never read that, his Marvel stuff is insane.
The Moon Knight stuff, yeah.
And he's doing this Vic Sage storyline because he's back. I'm old school Question fan, so I'm looking forward to this Question #1. See how it fits in this whole bigger storyline that they're doing right now. Marvel, again, they're just like they brought in the freaking tanker in with comics again this week. There's for all you 90s kids, fans of the 2099 era, they're starting a story arc for this month and next month. The 2099 Alpha's #1. You're gonna have a couple of tie-ins: Amazing Spider-Man, Fantastic Four. So watch out for that. Annihilation's coming back, and I love that first wave of Annihilation by Dan Abnett and Andy Lanning. So I'm looking forward to this one. You got Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing. That book is just issue after issue. It's just insane. The next chapters of the XMen saga. You got Excalibur and Marauders. I mean, both books were pretty damn good. So we'll see what #2 brings. And you got King Thor #3, and there, Gore is back, and a lot of this stuff with Thor and Absolute Carnage #5. How do we forget that?
Right.
It's gonna leading into Donny Cates' next, Thor, because he's taking over Thor, and then the next big story arc incoming. That's next in December. So watch out for these books. A lot of good reads this week. I mean, from both Marvel, DC, and I know there's a couple of indies too that I've noticed, but way too much to talk about. Like I said, the tanker fucking landed.
So what would you say your #1 book this week is?
Right now, I gotta say Absolute Carnage #5.
Okay.
Just because it's #5, it's Donny Cates. It's just insane, and it's leading into incoming #1, and there's something's gonna happen with Dylan. I mean, there's just too much writing on this #5. It's the end that's leading in. So, but there, again, any of the books I mentioned could be just as good as that one.
Right. As for me this week, I got 3 variant covers for you. Absolute Carnage #5, In-Hyuk Lee. If you see In-Hyuk Lee, pick it up. I mean, it's an incentive ratio. It's a ratio variant. It's $65 on Midtown, so that's got to be at least 1 in 100, 1 in 50.
Maybe 150.
But yeah, if you pick it up for a good price, it's a beautiful cover. I am a big fan of this digital work that people are doing nowadays, especially these Asian artists. Some people aren't, but I really like what they're doing, especially the color schemes and everything else.
So everybody stopped being mad at Matino all of a sudden, or what?
Oh. Well, he's gone underground. We haven't heard from him in a while.
He's done some stuff. He's got stuff coming out.
Also got Annihilation Scourge Alpha #1. This is a Alex Garner cover. Another, we're big fans of him on the show as well.
Old school.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of DC stuff lately, but now he's got this Marvel cover. It's a really nice cover with whatever's going on with this book.
Danger Girl back. He was on Danger Girl Wildcats back in the day, right?
Was he?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, he's been around for a while.
One of the original Image cats.
Yeah.
And then finally, Deadpool relaunching yet again, Volume 7, Deadpool #1, Jung Goon Yoon cover. It's just another one of these Korean digital artists. And it's Deadpool #1, so, you know.
Watch out though, I mean, because again, they're doing these #1s, but the legacy.
Their legacy, yeah.
So like X-Men, the Hickman X-Men, that's uncanny. That carries the uncanny
Right.
X-Men legacy number. So.
But whenever they relaunch the titles, something seems to happen in that #1.
Of course,
Not a true #1, but always be on the lookout because that's when you get first appearances, you get key moments.
Exactly.
You know, the launch of storylines or whatever. And this is, I think it's a ratio variant as well, 1 in 25. So, you know, it's a
good
nice
week.
cover. It's a good week.
It's a good
Pretty
week.
solid week. But that's going to do it for us this week, guys. Thanks for watching. You know the drill. Smash that like button. Leave comments. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you're pulling this week from your local comic store. Kat, take us away.
I mean, again, in Cal here in LA, it's supposed to rain, but either way, get out there, support your local comic book store, support print. Holidays are coming. You know what? I think I see some comics underneath the Christmas tree.
There you go.
See you guys in the comic book store.